very quick Porsche 928. He'll be sitting there with him. And the likes of Ferdy Baton and Josh Dovey. I'm going to keep an eye on Josh Dovey. If things work out, and I think the way they're going to work out, this man's going to create a little bit of a stir.
I think so, and I'm glad that they got that Ginetta sorted out. And we called it little, and it even looked little compared to Mark 1 Escort. I said to him when he was up here, and he said,
Franco Donadio sits there. Louis Powell's on the inside of Trevor Momberg. Momberg's on the outside line. Will he hold off Powell? Powell dives. And Louis is going to have to slot in behind him as they work their way around Castrol corner.
Jared Evans is in that fight as well. Then it is Eric van der That's a group of cars that's working their way through Landstem Kink and into Damstip. Lane Hutchings coming through with a Sirocco. There's the orange Fairmont off on sale as they race up the Golden Highway towards Sarel Sweep.
Spectacular picture there of the sun setting in the background.
Still watching them come up Tygerberg Straight. We head to the Jared Evans as they come through ahead of. We've got Franco Donadio in the Donadio Plant Hire Escort, and then right up front that's just disappearing out of your
Michael Hitchcock in that 68 Mustang. Followed there with the Mark 1 Escort of Franco Donadio. And the Mazda Escort there of Louis Powell. Followed there by Trevor Momberg, Jared Evans, Eric van der Merwe, and Brian Evans with Ferdy Maton and Josh Dovey.
They're all racked and stacked in there as we watch them work their way along the Tygerberg Straight towards Sarel. There's a car that's gone off. There's more than one car. Another car just hit the tyre wall. That car hit the tyre wall. I think there may be two cars that's involved. Oh, the Ginetta once again of Josh Dovey. Man, it's Josh Dovey and it is Jared Thompson. Jared Thompson climbs out the car. It's Thompson and Dovey that's involved in that situation. And Francois, they've called for the red flag. This race has been stopped. Jared Thompson just sitting on the wall, a little bit shaken there.
Well, Jared must be very dejected. He's just finished building that car. It's a 333i BMW. And I'm sure...
Allen, Jaco Conradi, Dave Rowley in the Beetle, as the cars begin to move off the line, led there by the Mustang of Hitchcock, the Escort of Donadio, the Escort of Powell, the two Capris of Momberg and Evans, the Porsche of Eric van der Merwe, the Ford of Ferdy Maton. Obviously Josh Dovey's name shows there, but he's not going to be in this one, obviously. So Francois, they work their way along the Joubert Straight towards Castrol.
Lovely shot of them in formation as they work their way around Castrol Corner. It's a 6-lap race, that's what's remaining. So it'll take approximately 8 or 9 minutes for them to complete. And once that's done, the day is done. Sun setting, we've probably still got about 45 minutes of sunlight left here. So not too on the dangerous side from a light perspective.
And before we continue, big thanks to Gary that's only done about, what, 4 or 5 races of commentary today, because he's stuck behind the camera. He was pretty upset this morning, and one can understand, because every time he was pushing buttons, the camera wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. But a big thanks to the IMUSAT team. They climbed in hook, line and sinker, and Gideon and Steve and the entire production group in the production office got it sorted out for us. So thanks to Gaza, and a big thanks to Steve, Gideon and everybody else involved. So yeah, for the folks at home, I know it was frustrating at the beginning of the day. It was for us as well, because it's difficult to commentate and the cameras are doing their own thing, but we survived and they got it right. And here we are with the final race of the event. This one, a restart over 6 laps.
Right, so the cars make their way down into Fastron. Bunching up nicely as they work their way to the city of Cape Town, Castrol Bridge, and down the Porsche Straight they come. The lights are on. They will start feathering the throttle now as they make their way down, and up over the red line they go. Lights off and bang down they go down towards Block Point Corner, and Hitchcock getting the whole shot. Donadio sits up behind him. Louis Powell again on the inside of Trevor Momberg. But a déjà vu now as they go through. Evans is there. And Eric van der Merwe is having a look at the inside there of Ferdy Maton. Brian Evans also joining the party. Behind them, Robert.
Go through Lundstem and into Dunstab. All of them working their way through. There's a Sirocco of Lane Hutchings, Boetie van Rob Rowe. A bit further ahead was Dancing Dave Aladef as they make their way onto the Tygerberg Straight. No more so golden now. There's Michael Hitchcock. Franco Donadio sits right up there behind him, and Donadio up on the inside, and Hitchcock runs wide, and I don't know if you're going to catch Donadio. You will not want to, because once he's up front, he wants to get over now. But here goes Michael coming back at him. Corner, Hitchcock uses the muscle of that mighty Ford Fiat Mustang. Powell hangs in there, Trevor Momberg, Jared Evans, Eric van der Merwe, and then it's behind him, Evans. Here they come into Dunstab, and we've lost the leader. Hitchcock has dropped all the way down, and he's there just ahead of Brian Evans, Eric van der Merwe, and Ferdy Maton. So he got himself out of shape and he's lost that lead. Not only did he lose the lead to Franco Donadio, but he is way, way, way down the road now.
He had to recompose himself, lights ablaze now as he gets past the, he's not past, he's behind Momberg on the inside of Jared Evans. But Michael Hitchcock is going to wind up that Mustang and just use the brute power of it.
Yeah, then it's Powell, then it's Hitchcock, then it's Momberg. Behind Momberg, it's Jared Evans, Brian Evans, Eric van der Merwe, Fadi Maton, Boetie van Sail. Behind him, it's Dave Aladev, and right on his heels is...
Michael Hitchcock wants to work his way back to the front, and he's got the muscle to do it. Powell, a seasoned veteran at Killarney, 40 years or so, and he knows his way around. He's been around this island more than he cares to remember. But Hitchcock has blown past him. Hitchcock's got past him as they come down into Pertamina Fastron. Another question beckons Frankie. Will Michael go in search of Franco?
Well, he's going to try. He's going to have 3 laps when he crosses the line, but Louis Powell is not going to make it that easy for him, that's for sure. And now we've got Jared Evans sitting right there behind Trevor Momberg. There they go, the 2 Capris, one behind each other. Brian Evans in that fight as well.
That 68 Mustang is Boetie van Sail.
That is Saddle Sweep. As we watch, there goes that Mustang of Hitchcock just ahead of him, going out of view. You saw that Escort. Now, let's see. He'll have 2 laps to go. There was 5.7 between them when they started this. Almost, it's 3.081. Cars coming through. There's Boetie van Sail. Coming through, there is Hitchcock going into...
working their way through that corner. Boetie van Sail in there as well.
The Sierra of the Texaco.
Frame now, there's Michael Hitchcock. He's got a lap and a half to catch, but I can tell you what, Franco's going to ride the wheels of that Escort just to stay up front.
Close the gap, but I don't know if it's going to catch him interview hier is Ferdi Maton, Erik van der Merwe.
Michael Hitchcock is catching him. Will Donadio allow him? It's not an easy man to pass this Franco Donadio as he exits Pertamina Fostron corner. Coming out there now is Michael Hitchcock. No, Donadio gets the hammer down early. Coming up towards the start-finish line. The flag is going to hang out. Second one's going to be Franco Donadio with a very trying Michael Hitchcock from Cross Cape Forklift Hire.
Escort across the line. Then these two V8.